Let me tell you about a moment that's got every political junkie north of the border buzzing. Canada, usually the polite neighbor quietly doing its own thing, has found itself more united and more divided than ever before. So here's the backdrop. South of the border, Donald Trump is at it again, throwing shade at Canada and even talking about annexing the country. It's wild, and in response, Canadians from all walks of life have rallied around the maple leaf saying, "Not today, Trump!" But, and this is a big but, when it comes to everything else, Canadians are as split as ever. Let's start with the election. The Liberal Party, left for dead not too long ago, pulled off a comeback that would make any underdog proud. Their new leader, Mark Carney, a political newbie but an absolute heavyweight in economics. Suddenly, he's the savior of the Liberals. But across a farmer's field, Poilievre is shaking up the Conservative base, capturing more votes than his party has seen in decades. Both men promised to take a hard line against Trump's threats, and both tapped into that rare burst of Canadian patriotism. You know what's funny? Almost everyone agreed we need a real leader to stand up to Trump. But who that leader should be? Canadians couldn't be more divided. Elaine Forbes, heading to vote in Ottawa, told reporters, "With Trump talking smack, Canada needs someone strong. I'm backing Carney." Meanwhile, Nolan Travis, just a few blocks away, said, "We need someone who actually means what he says," and marked his ballot for Poilievre. So yeah, Canadians are united against the Trump threat. But on the home front, the usual divides are alive and well. East versus West, young versus old, city versus country. The result, Canada is looking more like a two-party system, squeezing out the smaller players. Here's what's wild. After a bruising campaign, both Carney and Poilievre got on stage and promised to work together, especially when it comes to defending Canada from American pressure. Carney spoke about humility and teamwork, working with all parties across Parliament. Poilievre, usually a firebrand, sounded almost reasonable, promising to put Canada first and find a deal to end Trump's tariffs. But let's be real, unity is easier said than done. Behind the scenes, party insiders are already plotting the next move. Conservative MP Jamil Jivani's out there rallying young people, promising a brighter future and a big Conservative win next time. And on the Liberal side, Sean Fraser is calling out the Conservatives for being too much like Trump, but even he admits Canadians want leaders to actually get things done. So, where does that leave us? United against Trump, but divided on just about everything else. It's a new chapter for Canada, and the challenge now is whether those calls for unity will actually mean something.